Hi, this is Gina. Tell me your story. So, I had a client the other day, and I thought I would share a little story with you. I had to go to what is called a forensic interview with a client, a sexual abuse client. And I had to prep her, and she is a teen. I had to prep her for this interview. Obviously, she was scared. Her bravery, her courage, just amazing. This young lady is just amazing to come forth at that young of an age and to tell her story. And she was so adamant about it, so strong of an opinion that she, expressed her wanting to put him away so this wouldn't happen to anyone else. Just amazing. So I wanted to share a little story about that. Young ladies, sexual assault, when it happens to girls that are young, between the ages, and it makes me sick to say this, but 4 to 15, 16, the forensic interview is extremely scary. Coming forth, first of all, is very rare at that young of an age. Of course, the parent has to come forth at, from 4 to a certain age. But this certain young lady come forth on her own. She, as most cases, the thoughts kept coming more strongly, and the memories coming back, flashbacks, memories, thoughts, more often. And she just exploded one day. And so she came forth. And she feels very strongly about putting this man in jail where he belongs, because the act happened when she was between 6 and 7 years old. Makes me sick. But the forensic interview is a process that most young ladies don't know about until they come forward or someone tells them they have to go through it, And I thought, I wonder how many young ladies that want to come forward, that want to know the process, what will happen when they do. So I'm going to make it short and sweet, and anyone, and you know the drill, you want to contact me, I'm going to leave in the video in the description below my secret private groups where no one can get in unless I let them in. And you can private message me, anything, and I'll leave all that information for you. But when you decide, if and when you decide to come forth as a young lady, the first step is, if you're a young child, Children's Youth and Family Services, get involved. And then the police get involved. And the first step is what is called a forensic interview. And it's called forensic because it is evidence. Forensic means evidence. It's just, the interview is all about just that. Getting the information they need to prosecute. So they will sit you down. They're very, very sweet. They do this millions of times a day. They've done it for years, every day. They're and it's a woman. And she sits you down and she asks you questions. I'm not going to get into the details of the questions, but she'll ask you about, the trauma, what you remember, the act itself, what happened. And she'll explain to you what's going to take place when he is told about this. Obviously, you cannot, go on social media. You can't talk about it because you don't want to give the perpetrator a chance to run or come up with a lie or an excuse. So once the forensic interview is over, your part is done for now. And you will also have to go through an exam. Again, this is from the point that you come forward. It's about evidence. It's about putting him in jail. And anything they can do to get that process done, they do.